Imagine discovering that entire civilizations, with architecture, writing, astronomy, and knowledge far ahead of their time, simply disappeared as if they never existed. No bodies, no battles, no explanation. Only silent ruins whispering that the history we know is just the surface of something much larger and carefully concealed. These people didn't vanish by accident. And the deeper researchers dig, the clearer it becomes that someone tried to tear an entire chapter out of humanity's past. Across excavation sites worldwide, archaeologists have uncovered artifacts that don't fit anywhere in the official human timeline. Advanced tools buried in extremely ancient layers of soil, sculptures using techniques that should only appear thousands of years later, and metal objects crafted with precision impossible for their era. It's as if fragments of a highly advanced civilization were scattered around the planet. Yet each new discovery is treated as a mistake or conveniently dismissed. The question is no longer whether advanced peoples existed before recorded history, but why someone worked so hard to erase them. Among the ruins of lost civilizations are structures so complex they defy historical logic. Giant stone blocks carved with millimetric precision, engineering methods rediscovered only thousands of years later, and buildings aligned perfectly with specific constellations. Many of these ancient peoples seem to have mastered mathematics, astronomy, and architecture at a level later societies took centuries to achieve. It's as if they had access to knowledge that didn't belong to their era, or to any known era. And the more we advance, the harder it becomes for modern archaeology to explain where, or how, they acquired such technology. Beneath deserts, glaciers, and tropical forests lie entire hidden cities, fully developed, strategically planned, and technologically impressive for a time when humans were supposedly still living in small villages. Some of these cities contain complex irrigation systems, vast underground networks, ventilated tunnels, perfect drainage, and architecture that would require expert engineers. Yet they were built thousands of years before any organized civilization should have existed. With each layer of soil removed, humanity's chronology falls apart. And every time such discoveries surface, they meet silence, controversy, or sudden restrictions. As if revealing who built these cities, and why, would expose a truth too disruptive. Some civilizations didn't decline slowly. They simply vanished. Abandoned villages with meals still on the tables. Entire communities left behind as if everyone stood up at once and walked into the unknown. Records ending abruptly, with no signs of war, famine, or disease. In some places, even the campfires were still burning when archaeologists arrived. It's as if a sudden, unknown event made entire populations disappear without struggle, and without leaving a trace. Ancient accounts speak of lights in the sky, underground rumbling, divine calls, and shadows emerging from the mountains. Nothing explained, nothing resolved, only the silence of a people who left everything behind, in a single night. Among burnt parchments, mysterious nautical charts, and records that defy all modern geography, lies a disturbing detail. Maps drawn centuries too early, showing lands that, officially, hadn't been discovered yet. Some cartographers depicted continents with impossible accuracy, including regions now covered by ice but illustrated without ice, as if someone had seen them thousands of years before the last ice age. These maps shouldn't exist. They shouldn't be that accurate. And yet they do. This suggests lost civilizations not only sailed the world long before known societies, but mapped places humanity wouldn't rediscover until millennia later. It's as if they saw a version of Earth that doesn't match our timeline. Across nearly every culture, in the Americas, the East, Africa, and the Pacific Islands, the same story appears under different names. An ancient, highly advanced people who existed before all known civilizations. Legends speak of a mother empire, destroyed by a world-changing cataclysm. Indigenous peoples describe star beings who taught everything. Eastern texts mention a shining kingdom that sank into the sea. European traditions speak of wise giants who vanished after a great darkness. How did cultures separated by oceans and ages tell nearly identical stories? Many researchers believe this isn't coincidence, it's memory. A distant echo of a forbidden civilization that existed long before recorded history, and was almost forgotten. Across the planet stand monuments so precise they challenge not only ancient engineering, but also the mathematical knowledge those civilizations were supposed to have. Megaliths perfectly aligned with solstices. Pyramids positioned according to specific stars. Temples constructed using proportions tied to universal constants. In many sites, enormous stones were cut and fitted so perfectly that not even a piece of paper can slide between them. How did ancient peoples, without modern tools, perform geometric calculations we only rediscovered thousands of years later? The truth is clear. These monuments weren't just built, they were designed. As if encoding a message, a silent code from a forgotten age. When archaeologists compare artifacts from societies that supposedly never had contact, a startling pattern emerges. The same symbols, the same gods, the same myths repeated across continents. Winged serpents appear in Asia, Central America, and Africa. The all-seeing eye shows up in Egypt, ancient Greece, and American tribal art. Pyramids rise in regions that, according to mainstream history, were completely isolated. How can distant cultures create nearly identical symbols, using the same sacred geometry, the same archetypes, and even the same origin stories? The official answer is coincidence, but coincidences don't repeat with such precision. For many researchers, this points to a single source, a shared teaching from an ancient civilization so old that only its echoes remain. Records left by ancient scribes, priests, and sailors share a pattern few people notice. Nearly every culture describes a massive cataclysm, an event so devastating it erased entire peoples in a matter of days. Some describe seas swallowing cities. Others speak of fire falling from the sky, and many mention a darkness that lasted for generations. The chilling part? These stories appear in places that never had contact with one another, yet the events they describe are strikingly similar. To many historians, these aren't myths, they're collective memory. The distorted recollection of a real disaster that wiped out an advanced civilization, witnessed only by those who survived long enough to record its end. Whenever archaeological findings threaten to rewrite history, something strange happens. They vanish from headlines, get reinterpreted, discredited, or quietly forgotten. Official reports change without explanation. Researchers withdraw from projects abruptly. Excavation sites become restricted. Artifacts that could reveal impossible ancient technologies are locked away where no one can examine them. Why such effort to bury fragments of the past? Many believe the reason is simple. Acknowledging an advanced civilization before all known ones would dismantle scientific models, cultural beliefs, and even political structures. The silence isn't a coincidence. It's protection. Protection of a narrative built over centuries that cannot be easily undone. When we put all the fragments together, buried cities, impossible maps, identical myths, advanced technology, sudden disappearances, a disturbing and irresistible idea emerges. Every known civilization might be just an echo of a single mother civilization, far older and more advanced than we imagine. A society that mastered astronomy, navigation, engineering, and perhaps even forces of nature we still don't understand. It may have been destroyed by a global cataclysm, leaving behind scattered survivors who carried fragments of its knowledge, but not its full story. The most unsettling part? The evidence suggests this civilization truly existed, and the modern world works, quietly, to ensure no one ever discovers who they were, or what they really knew.